Now, let's take you all the way to Finland, where a football coach is joining us on the show. His name is Victor Uzoho. Victor, it's nice to have you on the program.
Hi.
Well, Victor, let's take a look at them 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying race. The players are in high spirits. They are indeed talking tough, but there is the aspect of walking the walk. Nigeria up against Rwanda. As a football coach, what do you expect from the players arriving early in camp? Nigeria second to bottom in Group C, seeking a first win as far as the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying race is concerned. What's on your mind at this stage?
Yes, I think under the new management and then with the full support of the government and the sports ministry in Nigeria, the tempo of the boys are very high. They know this is a game that all Nigerians, over 200 million Nigerians, are expecting something positive from them. So I believe based on the level of performances from both club side, the motivation at that level is very high. The boys are ready. They are ready to come and get 3 points out from Kigali.
Well, let's take a look at the players individually. Nigeria has not had the best of Victor Osimhen in terms of the qualifying series for the FIFA World Cup tournament. And good enough, Osimhen is in the camp. At some point in time, there were issues of transfer speculation, issues with the management of Napoli, but he has put all that behind him. Ademola Lookman also had issues, you know, out there in Italy with his coach at some point in time. But all that, you know, has also been swept under the carpet because it's back to scoring form. And then when you take a look at the key players in the Super Eagles and the result or the task, you know, on ground, do you think the Eagles can get their first win in Rwanda?
Yeah, I think these boys are putting up the highest level of patriotism for Nigeria. Now they are leaving aside all hard hassles they've gone through in their club side, transfer window sagas, and now they are putting Nigeria, the country, first. And because football also is the biggest sport in Nigeria, biggest sport in the world, biggest sport in Africa, we can't afford not to be at the World Cup. So these boys are ready, and they are putting up Nigeria first before any other thing.
A crucial one, you're a football coach. Eric Chell is managing his first game in charge of the national team. You also want to talk about the coach of Rwanda, Amruch. It will also be his first match in charge of the Amavuli. But let's focus on that of Eric Chell. Will you be sensing the pressure to indeed qualify Nigeria, knowing fully well that some of the opinion that the green-white flag must be hoisted when the tournament gets underway next year?
Yeah, I think the coach of the Super Eagles is also a professional in his own field. And for him to have gotten to that stage, it means he's highly qualified. And then, of course, every coach has got, once you have good players in camp, what you have to work on is your modalities. What are the tactical you have to put on? The materials are there. The boys are good to go. Club-wise, they are performing 100%. So they are ready. So you just have to, like, of course, he's playing his first game, official first game, under pressure, but he knows he also wants to deliver. So let's give him all our support. The fans are in support of him. The FA are in support. The government are in support. And over millions of Nigerians are right behind it. So once we put our shoulders behind these guys, I'm sure at the end of the day, 3 points come back to Abuja for us.
Interestingly, I must also say that Wizkid took to his ex-handle yesterday to indeed say he's enjoying the energy from the camp of the Super Eagles in faraway Kigali. So as a Nigerian, if you're in Rwanda or if you're in Nigeria and you want to watch that game live, you can indeed support the Eagles at the stadium in Kigali, where they will be up against their opponent, and they seek their first 3 points as far as the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament is concerned. Well, let me come back to you, Uzoho, and talk about the tournament proper. For the Japanese, they are the first nation to book their place as far as the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament is concerned. They beat Bahrain 2-0 in in Saitama. Now, it's like everyone is getting into that mood with countries picking tickets to the tournament. You know, you expect that mundial atmosphere at this point in time. And for some, the countdown already is on. But then Japan, the first nation to qualify for the Soccer Fiesta.
Yes.
Francis, what's your take?
Yeah, for me, I think the fever is there already. The expectations are high. The fans, lovers of football, are waiting for the biggest tournament in the world. And of course, we also expect surprises also to come up prior to qualification for this World Cup. So congratulations to Japan, becoming the first country to qualify for the tournament. And of course, the stake is very high. A lot and lot and lot. We are waiting for the best World Cup ever to ever be played, coming 2026.
Well, indeed, 48 teams or 48 countries will be participating in the 2026 edition of the FIFA World Cup. The first time we'll be having 48 countries, and the first time 3 countries will indeed be hosting the tournament. I must say very big thank you, Victor Uzoho, for being a part of the show all the way from Finland. I almost said Francis Uzoho, the goalkeeper of the Super Eagles, but then Victor, many thanks for talking to us on the show.
Thank you. Yep.
Well, interesting moment there, talking to Uzoho there, Victor, and all about the big game, the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying match in Kigali against the Amavubi.